There are a number of different ways that investors can approach investment research, and really if you combine the two, it's thinking about, do they take more of an artistic approach or a science approach? Are they really basing their work on past evidence and thinking about the different metrics and things that they can look at, or are they thinking more about intuition and the way that their instinct and they feel about things? I think the best approaches that you see are those that combine the two together and can really deliver some strong performance when they do that. So past performance is an incredibly useful piece of information, but we should always remember that it is backward looking. It's only telling us what's happened historically. The way that we use past performance is to think about how does that tally with our understanding of someone's investment process and their investment philosophy. That can point us in a certain direction to think about whether that's been appropriate performance, whether that's expected outperformance, or perhaps where they're underperforming in a way that we wouldn't expect. So we can use it in a number of different ways, but it's certainly the end of the process, not the beginning of our process. Over the years, I've met literally hundreds of managers, and in that time, it's given me a chance to really think about those different key attributes that I see. For me, things like a tenacity, a continued hunger to learn, a focus to deliver consistent performance over time, but also things like humility, integrity, and a self-awareness are all key things that successful managers have shown time and again. We should always remember that fund managers are just human beings, and everybody makes mistakes. They will make mistakes in the way that they invest, in the way that they think, in the stocks that they pick. The key when we talk to different managers is making sure that we understand and they understand where their own weaknesses are, so they can try and avoid biases, hindsight bias, confirmation bias, and other approaches that will cloud their judgment and their way of thinking. If we can get that understanding and see that a manager understands it in themselves, then I think we have a really good chance of finding a great fund manager. The key for me in investment research is having a repeatable and robust investment process. And that's a process that can stand the test of time and can be applied regardless of what's going on in market conditions. So even when times are tough, when markets are volatile, you can still consistently apply that process in a dispassionate way, in a way that doesn't encounter too much of your emotions, and so you can get that level of repeatability and consistently. If you can do that, then you've got a really good chance of comparing different assets, different fund managers to help you draw really good conclusions at the end of that.